say that? Oh, you're poop. Damn it all. Well, oh well. I forgot to check and make sure it wasn't going to go there. Hi. It always wants to default to my computer camera. And I don't like it, but if I can't stop it, I can't change it. I would have to top chat, go away. I would have to do a completely new one. And I don't want to do that because then people get confused. I have to send a whole new email for a whole new one. So we're just going to use this one. It's such a wider angle. It's trippy. Anybody? Hi. I wish I had the money to buy these dragons, I swear to you. I mean, how cute is that? It's so adorable. Thanks, everybody. Ooh, crystals I bought and a white quartzite I like. Just feels like nice. Pretty. Hello. I'm just, you know, killing time here looking at Bailey sent me a picture he's getting. I told him he needed to get crystals. And he was like, oh, okay. And he went and got crystals. And so he's, I hate this shadow that's on me. Hi. It's because my, that thing. And I'm on this stupid camera. Not on this, but on the one that's from my, yes, go. Oh, really? I have the most amazing crystal rock shop where I live. I mean, seriously. Seriously. It's just like this. Isn't that so pretty? Clear quartz is just one of my very favorites. I have a lot of clear quartz. But I think I paid like $1 for this. What? Look at this geode. Look at, can you see the crystal inside of this geode? Oh, it's like, okay, watch. I'm gonna do it so. See that? Big old crystal, and it's part of the geode. I've never seen anything like that. Santa Fe and Taos are amazing. Big vortex in Taos. Oh, I've never been there. I really want to go to what's it called? Sedona. I really want to go to Sedona. I know, isn't it pretty? I paid like $8 for this. It is cracked, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, it was cracked, and I've cat hair and pine needles in there. But who cares? It's just ridiculous. This piece of orange citrine, $2. Like, because it's a raw piece. I love, let's road trip. Oh, you want to go to Sedona? Yes. Oh my God. Like they say like the energy there with the crystals, because there's that whole quartz bed in Sedona, you know, or whatever. I don't even know that much about it, but you know, consciously, but I do know that it's like when I heard a little bit about it, I was like, oh, I need to go there. I was like, I definitely need to go there at some time. But anyway, this place here that I literally is 2 minutes from me walking. And I go there all the time. Let me show you what I got for $5. Where is everybody? I thought, well, Luke is probably, so these pieces here, look at these pieces of amethyst. Look at that. $5 for this. Road trip, yeah. That'd be so much fun. So they'll just decide, oh, we have too much of this today, and just put like tables out with the most ridiculous prices for stuff. And you're just like, really? How do I not? Like, I don't understand. So I have a lot of amethyst and crystal quartz. And did you ever see my dragon? Were you there the other day when I showed everybody my dragon? Can you see him? See his face? Spiritual warrior road. Soul naked. Oh my God, we were so freaking silly last night. It was just like, and they were like, I said the dumbest thing. I said, oh my God. Rainey's like, I was like, oh, coconut. We're talking about coconut oil. And then, oh, and the full moon tonight. And I said, you know, bring your drums or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Katie says something about the Tibetan singing bowl. And I was like, oh, and so I have my bell. So I showed my bell, and there's more talking and blah, blah, blah. And then coconut oil, blah, 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 in my mind. So when I look and I see, oh, I'll tell you where I read it totally wrong. And then it didn't occur to me what I was saying about coconut oil coming from Tibet. I'm like, you get your coconut oil from Tibet? I can't find it out. And then from that point forward, they were just like, especially Luke was just like, oh yeah, that coconut oil from Tibet, the Himalayas are just like, and it's just, I'm just, it's just like really bad. And I'm like, what? And they're laughing, and Laura's like, oh, I can't, I'm dying. You'll have to, she'll figure it out. I'm like, what? Trying to figure it out and reading back, and I can't figure it out. And then they're saying more stuff. I'm like, so here we are a couple hours later when it finally all posts and I can read. It takes forever for all of it to post, for all the comments to come in, for you to actually see everything. Because at first it doesn't show anything until it populates, I guess. And it takes a little bit of time. And I'm like, finally get there. And as soon as I say it, and I knew immediately, I was like, oh my God. What was, like, talk about like really catching your ditzy chips for the year. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, you were? Yeah, my I love my little bell. it feels really good. Yeah, it was I was literally peeing out of my face, snot, tears, because as more that I read, I was like, how these people, I mean, they're having so much fun with me, so much fun. I was just dying afterwards, just bomb after bomb after bomb. They're so bad. And so I told them all this morning, the best coconut oil comes from Tibet. not the Tibetan singing bowl that she was talking about. He said I could tell you where I got mine from. No, that's not. It's the coconut oil from Tibet. Anyway, so Mr. Dragon. Oh my goodness. Luke, I was specifically talking about, he is facilitating a Reiki class or a Reiki healing session for vets tonight, and he needs to leave at 5:30. And so that's why we're doing the Zoom at 4:30. Katie is available. We can maybe start a little bit early. I'm not sure, but who's here? Check in. I'm just spy. Yeah, so that's why today's just a little bit weird, but it's the full moon, and I thought it would be so much fun to have our meeting on the full moon, and there really isn't another good time. So maybe I'll do another live later in the evening for people who want to join, and if there's enough of us there, then we can do another meditation. You have to go to work in an hour. Okay. Well, if it's just going to be you and me, then I'd rather wait to do the meditation tonight. You know what I mean? Then again, let me send Luke a message. I thought somebody came and then they left. Huge, are you coming? Okay, I didn't mean the exclamation point, but there it is. Freaking technology. Yeah, and so more antics continued tonight or today about that whole thing. Like, there's a lot of naked talk. There's a lot of talk about being naked, soul naked, coconut oil, slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. So, can't get in, he says. Weird. You're still there, right, Huns? He says he can't get in. Yeah, I want to smoke a bit too. Huh. Weird. What's happening? That's weird because I saw two names in there, or two people, whatever. Number 2. He just says he can't get in. Oh, see, I see 2 again. There he is. I guess. Wow, you've been trying for a while? And are you on, are you on a computer or your phone? Finally, buffering. Yay. What's with all these tech difficulties? Yeah. Believe it or not, I find the least amount of interference when I'm live than when I try to do recorded stuff and uploading, and the whole process of that, there's interference throughout the whole process. So that's why I really like live. Phone. Oh, that's probably why. There is some geomagnetic radiation going on. And before we get started here, I want to, and I was considering, because I think it's probably just going to be us, since it's, or maybe other people are having problems. And we also didn't have a whole lot of notice for this. We spent too much time laughing at my expense last night. But I was considering doing one later on as well. Yeah, so that could be some geomagnetic radiation. I just want to see real quick. Anybody have or happen to see any info on storm stuff? Oh, got it. 13322. Oh, I uploaded. I meant to tell you guys, I uploaded, when you have a few minutes, a little video. It's like 3 or 4 minutes on IGTV, and as I just see 133. It's reminded me of that today. I was doing a video and then this other thing happened. It just was, anyway, if you guys have time, check out my IGTV. It's my birdies. And stop. There it is. Okay, I was trying to get to the picture, or the whatchamacallit that is showing me radar. Definitely more activity this week than last week. It was so calm. Ooh, what's that? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot in here. Oh, we have 3 people? 3 peoples? Who's on here? I need to not wear this. It is getting warm. It was really cold in here today, this morning. And that has dramatically changed. So, I'm turn this light off. Anybody? We have somebody there that's like trying as well. I think it's a wife. I think it's just interference, honestly, across the board. So, well, I guess we'll just go with it. As far as timing goes, I know you have less than an hour, Leslie. Who's here? Who's our third person? And it is so freaking bright in here. That's okay. I'm put on some music. Get into places, people. Your hair's up, take it down. I put my bird outside. Oh my god. Freaking bird. I'm gonna put Angel out there too, so he'll be more happy. Because she'll be there. Come here, babies. Let me take you outside. I love you. You're so adorable. When they first see each other after not seeing each other for a while, they're so fucking cute. Sorry, guys. Did we have our third person check in, or did that like not happen? Okay, you have a full hour starting now? Because that makes me less nervous. I mean, I don't usually do the whole like under time thing. Okay, so I guess 222. There's a lot. I've seen so many fucking twos today. Oh my god, 2 is the number of the day. Strings of 2s. No nerves. All right. Where's my music? Roku. Everything is slow today. I'm gonna blame my brain on Wi-Fi too. Does that work? Does that qualify? Can I do that? I need a reason. Need a reason. Tibetan coconut oil. That's gotta be like one of the best ones ever. Yes, it does.
Hey YouTube, don't you go anywhere. You're about to get a special look at our new show.
Ghosted? Yeah, what the hell? Who was that? Who came in and left? All right, well, it is what it is. Oh, we do have 3 people. Oh my gosh. I think, yeah, this is definitely... Who? Let me check my phone. Nope. Nada. I'm like, do we have a third person? Should we get started? All right, I'm just going to get started because I don't know what's happening. I want to make sure you guys are still here. Leslie, Luke. Music's on. Finally. Make sure my door's locked. Which it was not. So that's interesting. No? Huh. Interesting. Full moon. Shit goes weird in full moon, that's for sure. Okay. Should I just get started, you guys, or should we wait to see if this person, whoever this is, I could take bets. I could play with cards. We could get started. What do you want me to do? Do you want to see who this is and if they're coming in and sticking or what? Okay. I mean, it's just people who have the link, so it's just anybody. All right. Let's get into place, peoples. We haven't done one during the day in a while. It's kind of nice. Wish I could be outside. Okay, so let's get into our deep breaths. Let's do that thing here right at the top. I'm not feeling a whole lot of anything dense, but let's just do it right here at the top. Take a nice big inhale from your mouth all the way in. Hold it at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. And then blow it all out. Do another one. And push it all the way out and then back to normal. Oh, I love doing that. Okay, so start thinking about our infinity symbol and lighting it up. Just feel it expand out, just turns on, gets big, expands out from our center. Up, big, tall. See it get brighter and brighter. Come online and start to activate your chakras at the same time. They just all kind of hum. Always starting first with the root chakra, just it activates, gets tingly, things start right from there in our seat. Just feel that. So that red little ball starting to get bigger and brighter. And as it does, it gets to about the size of an orange. And just focus in on that for a moment. All your attention and energy, let everything else drop away. Think big, bright, red light there, your chakra, right above it, just kind of radiating out. Starting to creep up, going into that sacral. I like to imagine the energy just like going up a ladder on top of itself, turning from one color to the other, reaching that next spot and just getting bigger and growing. Bright, orange, electric, soothing, comfortable energy there. Take a nice deep breath, breathe into that. Shoulders back, chin up. Neck nice and straight and tall and long. And let's go from there into our solar plexus and light it up, turning it on. Beautiful yellow, getting brighter. Energy's just flowing back and forth, up and down with the red. Orange, just this flow as it goes up, just channeling this beautiful flow. Feel it getting warm in your center and your infinity symbol lighting up even brighter. You can start even feeling your crown start to activate, your scalp getting tingly all the way up there. Everything is turning on. Let's actively think about pushing out our energy, Neo style, as we turn that light up more and more in our red, in our orange, in our yellow. We're sending it up into the green. Think about pushing out your energy. As the energy is lifting, you're pushing it out, same time. Everything's getting brighter all the way around you. The green starts to light up in your chest, your heart chakra getting nice and warm. Feel the energy permeating out. This is where your strongest amount of energy is going to be pushed out from, with all of your chakras in line, because it's your heart's attached to your heart chakra. So your heart so closely, so you can push out once this starts getting really, really bright and big in your chest. Just feel it expanding. And with every nice, flowy, easy inhale and exhale, imagine your field just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It going through your infinity symbol, and it's just your energy getting bigger, taking up your entire space. Can't contain the love. It's just out. Just feel it just pouring out, just getting bigger and bigger. Push it out. Maybe this is a practice that is important, family, Gaia says. Right now. Before you move forward. In this moment, please really think about the color of your heart chakra. Imagine me sitting right behind you. My hands gently on your back. All the beautiful love energy emanating from me onto you and through you out. In into your space, your home, your air, all the way around. Just feel it going out, out, out. Keep feeling my hands on your back. Beautiful green. Think of everything about me that is green and how much you feel the love for me and from me. Continue going all the way up into your head, filling with energy of love, of course, blending with the colors of your third eye chakra and your crown. But today I want you to really focus on the green. During the rest of this day, during the sunlight, everywhere you look that is green today, please send your love. The grass, the leaves, even the leaves that have fallen, the trees, everything green. We need to celebrate the full moon today. And we do that during the day, and we look at everything here. So beautiful. Don't forget, it is you you're sending love to. Feel it in your heart emanating out through your space, beyond your home, out far. Feel it going out, out, out. Big, bright light of green coming from your heart to all of humanity today. Family, please know, as happy as you are in so many ways, this feeling is yours to share. And it's especially important now because not all feel this way. But I would like them to, and I know that you would too. So thank you. Okay, so thank you, Mother Gaia. And at this time, I'm feeling Jesus stepping in, and I feel him very strongly on my right side. And he's asking us to try to pay special attention, or to see if there's things or things about today that you may encounter or trigger your memories for dream time last night. Because remember, he said he was going to be working with us, and he did. And he says that he knows that for us, we We woke up in great moods today. We did a lot together in the night, and there are certain things he would like us to try to remember. Just consciously, he says, actively try to remember messages or feelings or symbols, understandings, things like this. It'll come when it should and when it's meant to. Just to be aware that that psychic line to open. He says, thank you so much. And I love you. Thank you, Jesus. And again, he's coming in close to put his hands on our head. Feel it radiate down all the way through. Adding a lot more energy to our heart chakra. Feeling it open up and expand, getting nice and warm. Really, 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 really warm now. And we're asked to just spend a few moments in silence and send love out, bring love in, and open up to the possibilities. Thank you. Okay, family, let's bring it back in. Where's the message? There's a message from Pendragon, and he said that now, especially since we've tipped over that, and how our unicorn, who remains nameless, came to us and explained about magic, and Gaia has explained about magic. Now he's coming to say, after these last few days with the equinox, and then the today, the full moon, that we and others are going to begin to perceive and see more and more and more than we have before. For those of us who have been able to perceive the thinning of the veils and seeing things, I guess, differently. So others are going to begin to do this too, and some may be confused. And this is one of the reasons why we are what we are, where we are, when we are, and know what we know, so we can help others who may be confused or a little bit scared when they start to see things in what, or to perceive things, especially in nature, that they didn't perceive before. And he is calling on us to help with that, of course, as is Gaia. And this is also why he's explaining we are sending our love to everything green. This also helps those who see the magic in nature starting to come out more and more, for those who can, that they feel the love more of all of us and our pure joy in that magic, and that there is nothing to fear, and they can come and step into the light with us and work with that magic. So we can collectively start to expect strangers, friends, family, whomever, to start to maybe vocalize these things, especially as we're more vocal about them as well. That's important, so they know who to talk to. Thank you, Pendragon. And now I'm just getting a vision, if we could just pull out from inside our bodies and pushing out all of that energy out to everything green and everything in Gaia. We can visualize, actually, we can satellite out and visualize how we may see her when we're up in space station or in galactic craft, as we're above her, and we just need to send that infinite love light energy just directly to her from the we were on her, now we're above her, and sending it down onto her. This time the violet light. Just think by your beautiful violet light, just sending it all the way around, wrapping around. You can just imagine it going down, just slowly starting to envelop her everywhere until it seals completely shut around her, and then reinforce it. Flex your infinite love light energy all the way around her. Visualize that. Pole to pole. And east and west. She says, thank you. Thank you. Go now. Please enjoy your day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the warriors that you are. And we're so very happy to see you enjoying yourselves. Thank you, Gaia. All right, guys, that was different. So when you're ready, oh my goodness. That was nice. That's what I said. I was like, oh, that was nice. That was really nice. I need to put my, that's about all I can read there. What are you doing? Come here. Where's your feather? Go get it. Go get your feather. Where is it? Go get it. Go get it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Perfect midpoint. It really was. That felt fantastic. Soul naked? It's worth a shot. And it was short too. I have no idea. Well, we're at 51 minutes, I think. It was maybe like 20 minutes, something like that. See, it works. Green citrine. I mean, green calcite. Isn't that beautiful? Totally directed to this green after all of that. Think of green. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Feels so good too. Oh my God. Feels so good. So, how you feeling? Do tell. Share. Can you hear his voice? Does anybody hear Pendragon's voice? Like, you know what I mean? If anybody can hear Pendragon, that would be Luke. Can you pick up on any of that, Leslie? And I understand if you have to go soon, or I'm not sure, like time with the F, right? Good. Yes. Perfect. Inspired to take more photos and paint more trees. If I did that anymore, I wouldn't get any stuff done, but I'm with you, sister. I love interacting with nature, like in a real way. And that's a really good way to do that. There's smoke. Yeah. You couldn't hear him, that too. Luke, what about you? Seriously, I want to know. Do you hear? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Maybe not like right then, but do you ever hear that? Like, what is? It's so funny how they're just like come in and start talking. I saw him from kind of far away. That too. I know. That too. This is more blue, but isn't it so pretty? Well, yeah, in your head, silly. That's what I'm talking about. It's all in your head. That's what I'm wondering, if you can, or if it's not him, if it's somebody else. But I heard him right then. Like he was talking about like everybody. There's another piece of green citrine. Jesus said, try to remember, and I saw a flash of pyramid and clock. Ooh, like a timer. Really? I see pyramid. Pyramids are like, are pyramids a big thing for you? How about you, Leslie? Or like Egypt, pyramids, any of that like stuff, hieroglyphs? Anything, well, yeah. I mean, anything that's of Egypt, I'm super, or pyramids. I don't know, like pyramids are not just of Egypt, but that's what I'm thinking of right now, specifically. I know there's pyramids in other places. Oh, like Tibet with coconut trees. Interesting. Personally, I didn't get anything yet. I was like waiting. I saw others. I was kind of taking like else. Yeah. You've been really drawn to Toth recently. A timer. So, any thoughts about that? Your pyramid and clock? And I'm spacing on Toth. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like, that sounds really familiar. Yes. Moon. So connected to the moon. Purple haze or energy throughout the vision. That specific one with Jesus and the remembrance part. That's really interesting. Were there any numbers on the clock? Or do you just remember seeing, like, was it a digital timer? Was it a clicky timer? There we go. There we go. Blueprints under the pyramids activating on the timer. Ah, now we're getting there. I started getting pulled into, I'm not sure what is it called? I want to say anarchy. That's not it. Dynasty. Dynasties of Egyptian dynasty stuff. More and more probably within the last like month or two. And there's this one definite understanding and knowing that was those who were there then setting stuff up in covert ways are activating now. And I'm one of them. So that falls in line with that. Know what I mean? It was like, okay, so throughout human history, those like we have been incarnating into very specific places and then being able to be kind of like we are now, right? Covert in our missions, but put in place where we can leave stuff as well. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but that's what was told to me weeks ago. Like maybe I don't know. I honestly don't know. It wasn't, I want to say it wasn't that long ago, but I don't know what that long ago means anymore. You know what I mean? Because August feels like a really long time ago. So I don't know. It's confusing. But anyway, that's really cool. Blueprints under the pyramids activating on a timer. Activating. Has to deal with collective consciousness, meter. The meter is a meter, lots of numbers, souls waiting, right? And right then, it was just 1 hour into our feed. And right then, I just thought we need to do those friggin' whatchamacalls, Metatron's Cube. There's something about that. I told Rainey like a week and a half ago, before his little MIA, that I got the information that like all of us that are to do it, that there's some kind of like individual and collective key to that. And I think he even said that in one of the astrals. Like the counter is trying counting souls. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I love that. Awakening souls, right? I see a lot of purple, a lot of violet. Is there, in your vision, was there like a like sacred geometry in that? And then I have a plan on what I'm going to do for the cube. Awesome. There is. Okay, because I see that too. I see them. I see a Merkaba. Well, first things first, and that's the Metatron's cube. That's what we've been working with, you know, infusing our light and like holding on to it. You know, that stuff we've been doing lately. It's interesting how it's been us three too. Find that interesting. There's like nothing that is random. You guys have to know that. Seriously. This is how I spend my days, going, okay. And then just knowing, like feeling shit. Having no idea what happens when we go into an astral, any idea what's going to happen. That was interesting. Right. Pyramid is activated on its own Merkaba. Exactly. Yeah, no. I get you. I feel you there. I see it like I could see through the pyramid and just see to the foundation of what the pyramid is sitting on. That's how I see it. And there's something with the definitely, obviously, well, with the galactics too, there's just like, there's, I don't know. Exactly. Sitting on it. It's underneath of it. It's activating. Oh, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So this is what I just saw. Okay, so it's sitting, okay, with me. Okay. So the pyramid is sitting obviously on Gaia, activating with the Merkaba underneath with all of that purple, violet light energy and I see just like, you know, streak, and it's going, and it's doing its thing. I don't see a timer though, so I don't perceive that, but I do see the other stuff. And then the connection down to Gaia and that activating. And then I got a quick, like, our whole, like, Metatron's cube going soul naked, getting in there. Remember when it went, remember that whole, like, it going into Gaia? Like, remember how we've been going into the cube and there's this whole, oh, dude, seriously. I just saw, like, all that, just like, this is where that activation is coming from. This is what we've been saying, though, right? About us activating. That makes sense. And it's full moon. Holy mother of shit right now. Like, sometimes the way stuff gets set up and we just kind of trip and fall into it and then realize, like, dates and times and who's and what's, it's all connected to it, really just makes my brain just go, not kidding. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you know what? Do you see it kind of like a clicky timer? Because I get kind of like how the Merkaba moves. Is that what it is? Your timer? Is it a moving thing? That's why I'm seeing it. You're getting major tech interference while you're expanding. Fingers. Sometimes it's just juicy. Sometimes it's not. But either way, we're figuring it out. Clockworks. You mean clockwise? Is this resonating for you, Leslie? Like when he's talking about it, is it clockworks? Oh, like I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But it's different than that. It's more like clicking and falling and coming together than like how, for me anyway, than for how like a regular clock works. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can compare notes later. Anything else? What time is it? 2:22. It's 2:22 right now. Good work, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to share with the rest of the class later. Anything else? I saw stuff, but I mean, I saw people kind of perceiving things and being confused. I saw more on that level. I did not see that bitchiness until you said something, and then it started coming into play. So that was awesome. This is why we have to talk about this stuff, because none of us have the entire picture. We just don't. None of us can possibly perceive it all by ourselves. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's why I've known for a really long time, like there's certain people that just have to come together to be able to figure this shit out. And it goes beyond, like, what's my sole purpose job going to be? I mean, that's great and all, don't get me wrong, but trust me, I've known for a long time. There's a lot of hidden shit that I've been shown for a while now, and it's like connected. Let me just say connected. You heard Gaia? She said she said buried treasure. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. So you heard her, and you heard her say that in your head too. I didn't hear that. Or did? Okay. Okay, honey. Drive carefully. I love you. Thank you. Keep your eyes peeled, take pictures, and all that good stuff. Gotcha. Okay. She said it was a buried treasure. No, I understand. That's how I do. Yeah. It's how I figure it out. Yeah. Well, that can mean a lot of things, but in the very simplest of terms, in the way I feel that is like just the. Come here, Levy. Did you bring me your feather? Yeah. Bring me your feather. Shit, sorry. She plays fetch with a feather, and sometimes she brings it, and she's so quiet about it that I don't oh, no. Does that make sense for you? The whole, us activating people, the whole like turning it on thing. The more and more I think about the event, the more and more I think that there isn't like in any time frame coming up soon, any kind of disclosure event the way that they're talking about. I think the event is more like an awakening on a that's what I feel more and more. Or it's just perceived in a different way. So like Atlantis happened, and then we get into leaving this at that point later. Well, you know what? I did get the absolute understanding that it was like it was very covert. It wasn't just like as these pyramids were built, it was built with this intent, like necessarily this intention. It was like this also, I don't know, it's weird. I'm not sure how that's even possible, but right? Does that make sense? I don't know. What about Lemuria? The Atlantis and Lemuria were very different. It's almost like some cross between all of these different things starting now, you know what I mean? Like that's with this whole integration with like the magic and the veil thinning and Gaia ascending and all of that stuff. The perception, people seeing things either rising or not, all that. Oh, you have a tarot deck? How fun. Okay. That's exciting. I want to see. I think later on we'll pull out some tarot in our meet. That's what I'm feeling right now. Specifically the Angel Tarot. Definitely. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of Egyptian imagery in that. Interesting, huh? Angels are so sneaky. So the stuff that they've shown me in places that they put things, I just cannot even tell you. It just blows my mind. Sounds good to me. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's a big, the whole balancing right now is just that is such a big part of it. For sure. Do you remember anything from those time periods? Yeah, it's huge. It's huge, huge. I've been working with people on it for months now. Months. Yeah, you do. I'm starting to. These astrals are definitely helping. Although I still have a hard time remembering my dreams. I just have overall like feelings and impressions and an overall like mood, it seems like. I did not like yesterday. It was just this sense of being, I don't know, observed. Like, I know I'm always observed, but it was even by the dark. Like, they're fucking right over my head and they make themselves highly, highly visible for me to see them, trying to scare me. They try to scare you? You ever see stuff tries to scare you? It's fucking ridiculous. So stupid. I'm like, do you see the dragons? Like, you guys don't scare me at all. Seriously. They'll just fuck with people around me and then that'll like watchers, yeah. Exactly. So there's times where I feel that so much more. And it's getting to the point where it's like not subsiding. And yesterday, and then with this whole like having to close things off stuff, because I just felt like so exposed. I woke up and I'm just like, fuck, I feel ridiculously exposed. And it was like, how do we manage this? Because it's one thing for me to be live and see me, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's another thing to take people like into where we go. And it got to that point, you know. Oh, thank you, honey. Love you. You're the best. You're amazing. Keep taking pictures. Oh my God. I can't wait to, I wanted to tell you, please, I'll email you, but I want to play with those pictures that you had on your Instagram today. I have to approve. If you guys do use your potty language in the chat, I have to approve you. That's so funny. This makes so much fucking sense. Yeah, it does. It makes a lot of sense. Did you know, I don't know if you saw, Luke, but both times that I used the Dragon Fate Oracle, which those cards are like so utterly tapped in. Like, but the both times that I so the day, I think it was the day before the equinox and the equinox, Pendragon came out both times. The Dawn Watcher came out the first time, and then the Sovereign came out the second time with him. Both females. The balance, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I could, yeah, that's true. Major strides. So true. Finally. It gets hard being patient. That's why they keep telling us to be patient. It's hard when you're living in two, like, does it feel to you like you like live in two separate realities sometimes, like completely like science fiction? It feels like fucking science fiction to me. Like, I'm just like, it really does. Like that where you start to really associate with Neo when he wakes up and he's like, where the fuck am I now? And what had happened? And what is real? And what don't I remember? And what am I supposed to know? Am I missing something? It's just this constantness. It's just, yeah, totally. But now I feel that there's a bit more equilibrium to that. A bit more of a probably since I started working with Gaia and doing my healings a few months ago. That's been better. And she came to me, like, that wasn't my idea. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Like the whole, like I figured I could heal people in person. And then it was like, well, people that do Reiki, they do remote. And I was like, can I do that? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I can do that then. And then one of the first times I did it, she came in and she started doing this thing with the chakras. And it's just developed since then. And then since then, a lot has changed. And then when she came, and she's been coming to me a lot. Anyway. Yeah. No coincidence that bridge between the station and the craft turned rainbow. I was like, look at it. Did you see that? Could you perceive that? I'm like, it's shimmery and rainbowy. I'm like, where are we? I'm like, are we in a episode of My Little Pony? What is going on? I'm like, yep, that's what I see. I see a rainbow bridge. I mean, I know about the rainbow bridge, but I'm like, I see it lighting up and getting all like our rainbow bridge going onto the craft. It was just like too much. But yeah, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what it is. And people are, people are, you know, starting to perceive that more. How many people do you know, like in your like real like life, that are highly psychically connected? Yeah, possibly. Yeah. I mean, all the colors and colors are definitely meaningful. How'd you feel that green today in your heart? How she was like really, that whole green thing was awesome. Or that's nice. I don't know any. So it's always just me, basically. I mean, I meet people who are intuitive and they're like, oh yeah, you know, but for the most part, I always see evergreen chakra. You mean that's the color? That type of green? You know, it kind of changes for me. It kind of changes for me. Sometimes it's like emerald, sometimes it's lighter, brighter. Changes. But today it was like, Yeah, I guess evergreen's a good one. It's just very much like, yeah. I'm surrounded by so much green. Do you have a lot of green where you live? I had to. Like, I see trees actually growing out of the ground here. Is this an old one? Careful there, lady. Angel feather. Poopy. Yeah, city. I can't. You know how long it's been since I've been down the, it's called Down the Hill. The flatlands where the flatlanders live. I think it's been like 3 months. So at best, the amount of actual human bodies, energy in, let's say, in the mile and counting miles up here in the mountains is totally weird. So like the circumference of, say, a mile radius, at most at any given time, I'm probably within the energy fields of no more than maybe a couple thousand people at best. And that might be really stretching it. It's awesome. It's great. It's really great. When the trees heavily outweigh the humans. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. I certainly recommend it. But I do miss the ocean. So there's that. Is that? Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, I needed to. It's really hard, I think, to hear what you're supposed to hear when you're supposed to be a, seer and stuff, when you've got way too much activity around you. Cool. She sent it. Away we go. It's hard to see. The tower? Is that the tower? And is that the Eight of Swords? Wasn't I just talking about that yesterday? And the Ace of, is that Pentacle? These are interesting cards. I just can't read them. I swear to God, I can't. What does that say? It's a cool picture, though. Yeah, me too. Yeah, 4:30. I'm going to send out the invite now. So you guys get that in your email for the Zoom, to connect to Zoom. So you can do that on your phone or on your computer. And thank you for coming. That was amazing. You guys, I love you. And have a great rest of your day. And I will see you shortly. Okay, bye, loves. Thank you.